Oink oink. Oink oink. Oink oink. Oink oink. Oink oink.
Hello everybody and welcome. I hope you guys are well and enjoying your day. As you can see, we've got some piggies. And I've got this brand new trailer, literally. I've done one run it off at screen with some piggies in it, and picked up some more piggies. Look how they pack them in there. Let me just wander into the trailer so you can guys, or glitch into the trailer so you guys and girls can see what's going on. I've literally done this back to back to the other video, well, half an hour or so of doing some adjustments. I apologise in advance in the previous episode with me showing you all the setups and everything. Look at these piggies, they're like they're packed in like sausages. Yeah, sausages, mate. That's what they're going to be, sausages. Anyway, I'm going to jump back in the truck before they upset them a bit more. Or bacon. Yeah, I've done some adjustments. It might be a little bit on the loud side now. Let me just tweak it a little bit lower. That should be okay now, hopefully. I noticed the music was quite loud, and as I said, it was going to be a bit of a work in progress. Also watched the video and I noticed it was clipping, it was doing that chopping thing out again, like it did back in the past. I've hopefully resolved that now. I had the settings slightly changed, so hopefully now it should be. Let's break off. Let me reset that. And let me reset the trip on that. I brought the mic a little bit closer to me now, just so it can pick me up a bit better. I had it a bit further away beforehand. That should hopefully be enough. That should be hopefully the sweet spot, and this isn't too loud. I apologise in advance if it is. It's a work in progress. I will get all this stuff hopefully sorted out in time. I'll show you the run we've got on. Actually, whoops, didn't mean to do that. So I watched a video on settings reference to this specific mic. It's the USB version of this mic, but it's pretty much the same. So it should be. It's a bit bassier now, I've noticed. So we'll work with it and see what happens. Let's say if I tweak it a little bit further down, that should be a bit better for you guys and girls. It is better for my ears than it is. Hopefully, as I say, it's not too quiet, not too loud. So I will work on it. I'd rather it so you guys and girls can hear me over the engine. Otherwise, you're going to say I can't hear over the engine. And let me just do a quick test now. Ooh. Let me take it out of gear and give it a good rev. And keep talking. Yeah, that should be alright. Actually, it might need a bit more tweaking up. That way a bit more. Yeah, that's probably the better. That's probably the better setup right there. Right. Sorry guys, as I say, it's a bit of work in progress. You're going to have to bear with me while I kind of peg things down, tweak stuff around. I have got I've got it playing through my headset. I'm not typically a big fan of listening to my own voice through my own headset, but just while I set stuff up and get it, once I've got it sort of like set up perfectly, and then I can sort of detach that off of my head, off of the routing system, because the GoXLR app actually has quite a good routing system. You can turn on certain things, turn off certain things, which is quite good. Can't really see that light at all. But going on the advice of this other YouTuber who was saying, you can cut out a lot of the mid-tones, reduce a lot of the heavier tones. Green. But again, as I said, it's a bit of work in progress. I need to do some fine tweaking. What I need is a sound engineer, really, to listen to it and then go, right, okay, yeah, you need to tweak this down. You need to tweak that up. Let's shut the window now. Go. So I'm in the Renault. It's a fairly new truck. I've only driven it a couple of times. Thought again mix things up and just drive a different truck. I know you guys and girls enjoy that, rather than me driving the same truck over and over again. I know that can get a bit rinse and repeat, so I do, like you guys and girls know, I do like to try and mix it up with mod trucks where I can. It's just with everything going on, I haven't had much time to do that. So you just have to bear with me in aspects to trucks and aspects to sound. But hopefully, touch wood, it's not crashing into the back. The poor old piggies are sliding around in the back there. I'm going to put cruise control on around about 50-ish. I know I can go 55 here, but I'll keep it around 50. Just for good economical fuel efficiency. There we go. 51, I'll do. Close enough. Can I suggest it? There we go. Rather than rev its nuts off in that lower gear, it's now in its top gear. I think that's as far as it can go for A12, yeah. That's probably why the MAN was drinking so much diesel, because it was just choosing the lower gear when I was on the cruise control. They've made some adjustments to this. You've got some more customization, which is good. They've also been doing a lot of updates on this, reference the map. There's a lot more stuff that I haven't, a lot more roads I've noticed have become undiscovered now on this. They've been doing some updates, reference the Last of Us as well. That now has controller support, so I will be doing more videos on that now. I've got to get back into playing that. I've been looking forward to playing that, but again, with everything going on, I haven't just had time to do anything reference gaming or recording. That's why you haven't seen many videos coming up at all. I'm continuing to, also I will play a bit more of Contraband Police. I've done a few off-screen, I've worked a bit of it off screen, taken some of the grind out of it. It's got to a bit where it's almost fun to play now, so that's changed down on its own. Must be struggling in that higher gears there.
Keep right.
With the update now that the cruise control automatically keeps distance now. You can adjust that in the settings. I may adjust mine a bit because I still think I'm a bit too close to that truck in front. Should be a 2-second distance. We time it. I'll find a mark of some sort that's easy to spot. And then he's speeding up now, luckily enough. So Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. So yeah, this has sped up a bit. He's probably going 55, so I can probably increase the speed a bit. Oh, now he's slowing down. Seems legit because of that. I guess because the old Rozzers. Ooh, and he's going to slow down like... Why? I'm sure he wants me to injure these pigs. I'm going to overtake him, I think. I think that dude's going to let me out, thankfully enough. Let's go a bit quicker. 50's alright, but I want to go a bit 55, right on the limit. Because he's just going slow and fast, slow and fast, slow and fast. Oh, going a bit too quick now. .53, 55, come on.
Keep right.
There we go. Right, it's now saying 50 miles an hour, great. Just when I get to 55. Whoa! Okay. Yikes, okay. Nothing new there, is there? That's the problem with taking the barriers off. It's because it's rubbing up against the wall that was invisible, now visible. How much damage did we do there? Poor old piggies. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I shouldn't handle livestock. Oh, it's not done not any damage at all. That's good. The poor piggy's been sort of like being moved around right rotten, so right, let's get this over a bit. I might have to, I've noticed, because there's like I said, there's loads of graphical options on the Go XLR. I'm not trying to sell it or anything. I think it's the Mini is probably the best one. If you're thinking about getting one, go for the Mini first. It's probably better value for money. You don't get like the crazy effects like the Echo stuff, but at least then you've got more control over your, if you're a YouTube, you've got more control over your volume. You don't have to tab out or go into the game settings, you just adjust it on the fly. That's the reason why I wanted to get this set up. I could actually, what I could do is leave it at the level it is and just nudge the microphone a bit further away, going by the advice of the YouTube. This is about roughly where my old mic used to be anyway. Reference to the face, I'm going way too quick and I'm not maintaining good lane adjustment. There we go. See, it's about 50 again, so let's wind it down a bit more. There we go, that'll do. And we'll get into the right hand lane there. We'll get a photo in after we get out this bridge as well. I think that's in order. Cool. Stay in this lane, I guess. I hope. Yeah. We'll get round this corner. And then we'll get a photo in now. Yeah, it's quite hard to set the compressor up. It's you've got to sort of set the gain and then set the compressor to sort of mitigate against some of the extra sounds that the game will pick up. Yeah, as I said, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me. Unfortunately, as I say, hopefully it won't take me long to work it out, and I appreciate your guys' input. Any input you want to give me is greatly received. If you say, yeah, it's a bit too bassy, let me know, and I'll tweak it in the next video. The threshold's quite good, because with the threshold now, that also eliminates a lot of what basically, from what I've been learning, I've learned a lot from doing this, on how microphones really work and how sound really works, and how to really properly set up a microphone. So gain, you've got attack, attention, on the EQ. This is on the EQ settings: attack, attention, compressor, and then on the equalizer itself, we need to go left. We need to be on the left hand side. This is turning right. I don't want to be in this lane. We can turn the lights out now. We're done with them. Yeah, so what the threshold does, you've got the gain, and that increases the gain, and then what you do then is there's like a threshold which you can then introduce into the mic. So basically, the higher the decibels, the threshold, I think it's gonna slow down. I should slow down. My foot's on the brake just in case. Yeah, it's doing it all by itself. Cool beans. Well done, dude. Just pull out in front of the truck that's committed, no, don't you? Yeah, so the threshold, basically, you got it off, and then it progresses up in the amount of decibels, and then the higher amount of decibels, the higher amount of the voice it'll take to activate the threshold, and then the mic will cut out after it. So basically, in simple terms, you make the mic sort of only tune into your voice and your voice alone, and not so much the background sound over a certain amount of decibels. Now, I've got on my setup, although my new case is a lot quieter now, and my new PC is also a lot quieter now, I'm still getting a bit of background noise from like the fan vibration, the fans, other things in the room are again being a factor. So that's a thing, and I've tried to tune out as much as I can, reference to other things being in the room at the time. So like I said, it's work in progress, guys, and I thank you for hanging on with me, and I appreciate it. A lot of people would sit there and go, this is just not top drawer stuff, what you're doing, and you keep putting us through this treadmill of new setups, new sound setups, new this, new that, new aspect ratios, this, that, and the other. No, I've put you guys and girls through a lot reference to that, and again, I appreciate your patience and everything. But I say, it's end goal, like I said in the last video, the end goal ultimately will be more decent quality sound, and I can have some fun with that equalizer, like with the piggy noise and everything else. A lot of other stuff I can sort of like incorporate into it. Decent thing about the software again on Go XLR, I suspect that, now I'm not saying go and buy a Go XLR, actually what I'd say is do some research on mixers, USB mixers more than anything else, and see what you can come up with. Just if you see something you like, do research, because there's quite a few out there. There's the like Ava Media Mech Nexus, there's some cheaper end versions as well. Your best bet is just have a look on Amazon or wherever, on eBay, Amazon, and just put USB mixer in, and then you're off to the races. Then you're going to get several types. You might get ones with 3.5mm jacks. Some of them may not even have their own real software. My old Behringer ZNF 805Q or whatever it is, that's all just hardware, and you've got to do it through all the knobs and that. You have to twist them and adjust them to whatever, and that had quite a high noise floor. Now when I say noise floor, basically the customer's expecting this soon. We shouldn't be that far away from it. We're 21 miles away. I think we can make it. We could go a bit quicker. I think it's 55 along here. So let's increase the speed a little bit. Keep it about 57. You're going to get stuck behind a caravan, unfortunately, but we can negate this by getting around him. As long as this isn't our next turn, which I think this is our next turn, to be fair, so we're stuck behind him now. Yeah, looking at the map, that's our next turn. Yes, going back to what I was saying, you don't have to go with a Go XLR. I'd rather you didn't, especially if you're first starting out as a YouTuber. Don't go down that route. It's too much money. Even the Mini is 170 quid.
Never mind. Recomputing.
Why are you recomputing? I'm in the right place.
Then exit right.
There is a little cheat with reference to this, because a lot of the comments reference to this mic as well. They said the pop filter was a bit basic, but you can actually get the pop filter for the SM7V and put that on, because it's the same size, and that increases. Also, I've tried my actual pop filter from my original mic on here, and that is a lot thicker and also increases the amount of pop filtration. So at push, if I want to be a cheapskate, I can just stick my mic cover on this if I really wanted to. I just figured I wanted to keep it because it looks pretty cool the way it's set up at the moment with its own pop filter. It looks almost professional. Okay, it's only me that's seeing it, but I can live with putting my other one on there. Again, guys, this is where I need your input. If you think the P's and the S's are a bit much, they call plosives, that's it, plosives. That's when the P's. If you think they're a bit much, let me know, because I'm slightly picking up on them on my headset, but that could just be me. Your mileage may vary, and I can just put the other one on just for time being until I get enough money together. My main goal at the moment, I'll tell you what my main goals are. One, first of all, I know I don't think it really going to benefit it. I'd rather have a slightly better slightly better XLR lead. 2. Ideally, I want to either buy a graphics card, upgrade the graphics card in the old beast, so then I can then edit quicker.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Ideally, I'd love to get is it a 4070, and then just get the 3060 from this in my gaming PC at the moment, and just move that over to my old beast. But my brother was saying that may not work as a thing, because the graphics card may not be able to work with that motherboard. He said most graphics cards are backwards compatible, but you may find it just you don't utilise its full potential. You're leaving performance on the table, so to speak. So I'd rather find it'd be cheaper as well, finding something that can fit in this chipset.
You have arrived at your destination.
What I'll try and do is I'll find a specification for the old graphics card, and then I'll have a look. If I can find myself a graphics card, I don't want to get second hand. I'd rather get something a bit newer if I can. Just purely because of all the scandals with like second hand ones. Right, let me bring the window down. We could probably come over here a bit more. Yeah, right, that should do it. Shall I turn my hazards on? I better. Losing light, I apologise in advance, wrong one. That's better. Got to be mindful of the fence as well. Look at that. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing, doesn't it, peeps? I said that, now I'm going to regret saying that, aren't I? I'm going to swing it out as far as I can over here. And then pull it in at the last minute, like that. Put it over here. Can't see. No, I've come out of the line, haven't I? I need to be over there a lot more. So notice how I'm trying, peeps? Trying to use the mirrors. Trying to use less cheat cam. I wasn't far off. That would be spot on in real life. That's more or less on that the door. But according to this, is not any good. I am slightly off. Let's pull it over again. That should be there. Yeah. I am trying, peeps. Don't say I don't try. Trailer's gonna be the same as the things it's carrying. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this one. Right. Over here. A lot more. Over here. Try and swing it like that. A bit more. Right. I think I'm out of the box now. Yes, look at that, almost. You like to see me struggle, really, don't you, Pete? You're sitting there going, well, actually, you're probably sitting there going, come on, Kev, yeah, you can get it. Some of you sitting there going, yeah. That's it, Kev. Just a bit more to the right, a bit more to the left. And some of you go, yeah, don't ever give me an HGV license. Anyway, brake on. Engine off. And I'll jump out. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the episode. If you did, please remember to like. If you didn't enjoy it for any reason, even any reason at all, please feel free to dislike. Again, guys and girls, with the audio setup, let me know. I'm going to be tweaking it here and there. So bear that in mind. Let me unload the cargo, guys. But let me know either way, and I will try and improve in future videos. If you know anyone else that also may enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and receive future episodes of this or anything else I'm working on, whoops, please don't forget to subscribe. I've come out of the game, haven't I? Whoops. Come back in the game. Try that again. Shall we? No signal, yes I know. I just went into autopilot then. Go in there. Refresh that. Refresh. Sure. Right, try that again. Sorry, guys. Right, try that again. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, again, please feel free to like. If you didn't enjoy it for any reason at all, please feel free to dislike. Please leave comments either way, so at least then I'm aware, and I can try to improve in the future. As I said, with the aspects to the audio, I'm working on that. So, you know, just any input you want to give me helps out, and I will sort of try and activate on that input. Anyway, if you know anyone else might so enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out. I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and see future episodes of this or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so anywhere as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.